Good morning. Hello, hello. Cheers. I'd say it's a hot cuppa, but it's not. It's just a cuppa. You can see little Miss Sophie Lopey in the camera there. Good, good. So she's got her own camera. There we go. Hi, puppies. Hi, puppies. It's so good, puppies. She's the bestest. I just love the Balofies. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. What's everybody got in their cup? Hello, Pat, Tina, Susie, Kim, Renee, Kathy, another Pat, Kim, Kim, there we go, Nancy. It was a little nippy this morning too here, there, Nancy. What did we have? We had 6 degrees Celsius, so wasn't too bad. My nose got a little cold. But it's beautiful, it's sunny. The wind is picked up, and it's a chilly wind. So, hello from Mississippi. Hello, 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 Sochik. I have coffee and half a gallon of H2O. I have a big glass of water over there too, and the rest of my tea. Hello, Lena. Good morning. Yep. Just Earl Grey with a little bit of milk and a little bit of sugar. Decaf coffee, says Renee. Hello, Michelle. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, we're going to finish this beautiful little poem off today. Here we go. Let's go overhead so you can see that, hopefully. Hello, Wendy. Let's see if I did that right. No, I didn't do that right. How did I do that wrong? I did something wrong. Let's go main. Weird. Why is overhead not working? Let's push it again. And it says zoom. Hold on. Did I go? We got something going on here. Oop. Wait. Well, that's disappointing. Oh. Yeah, I know. I get the same thing on my screen too. Try it now. Okay, overhead. I'm trying to wait for the, there we go. Okay, okay. Don't know what the issue was, but I'm glad it fixed. So that is the poem, okay? And if you go exclamation tails, sorry, yeah, tails in the chat, you get a link to the free pattern for this, okay? And it comes out in 2 big sheets. Here's the first sheet, and here's the second sheet. And you just put it together, obviously. There you go. Okay. And super easy. Very cute. So what we have stitched the dragon. Now we're just going to do the outline of it and sign it, and then figure out how we're going to seal it. There we go. Okay. I hope everybody's having a good day so far. Let's start outlining this dragon. There we go. Thanks to Pop Tech Department. Never fails. Good morning, Sass. Hello, hello. How are you? And I did give Pop the link for the new one we're going to start next week, but I'm not sure what it is in the chat. So, all right, hopefully I can get that here in the camera space for everybody to see. I was trying to get really lined up today, but until you're doing it, you just don't know. Okay. Tired? Yeah, I bet you are, honey. It's like after midnight. It's in the comments. Okay. Not tail. Okay. Yeah, but what are you calling it? Or is there no link? Oh, there's not yet. Okay. Okay. Oh, 104. Oh, yeah, you had a time change? Oh, we fall back sometime next month. Sometime in November. So, I don't know when, though. Las Vegas, Nevada. It is 10:05 here in southeastern Ontario, Canada. 10:05 a.m. Is that okay? You guys can see that in the screen, okay? Trying to outline the claws right now. The claws of one side of the dragon. I guess it would be the right-hand side of the dragon. I gotta come up. I do have to come up. Hello, Baze. Happy you're here. Okay, there's the next one. If you wanted to partake on that one, is Exclamation Dragon. It's obviously there in the chat already, so you can just click on that, and that is free from the Dragon Dreams website. And of course, I am a tea person, so we will fall back the 1st of... Is it 1st of November, Kim? I didn't realize it was that early. For some reason, I always thought it was around Remembrance Day. Oh, wow. I didn't realize it was that early. Just after Halloween. Interesting. So Halloween night, we fall back. Oh, thank you, Sass. I appreciate that. Really? I had no idea, Dawn. I didn't even go looky-looing. Oh, well, I learn something new every day. Oh, thanks, Kim and Donna. Oh, wow. I didn't realize it was that early. Wow. Holy. Okay. Duly noted. It's later. Oh, I swear it's usually around Remembrance Day for us. Usually, it's like 7, 8, something like that. But clearly I'm wrong. So, all right. Now we're gonna try and outline. I guess the paw of the claw, or I guess the hand of the claw of the dragon. So let's do that because I'm looking at that here. So let's do that first. Once it gets all the black stitching all around, it really starts to stand out. So we just have to give it time and patience. I know sometimes that's not always something I practice. Not willingly anyways. So interesting. Okay, well, all right. Well, we got Thanksgiving coming up on Sunday. Well, Monday here, but I mean we're celebrating it on Sunday because Monday we just want to chillax all day, have some leftovers, and you know, maybe have a burger out or something. And it did not say to use, or at least not that I read, but now that I've already done it, it probably says it there. One strand for the highlighting or the detail work, usually you have black. This is actually really, really dark, dark brown. But it doesn't matter. I don't think it's going to matter that much in the whole scheme of things. So, all right, there's the one paw. All right, let's go down his face and his muzzle. Yeah, we're looking forward. We got the turkey. I got to take it out on Friday morning. No, actually, I'm going to take it out Thursday night and put it in the fridge. And then on Friday morning, I'm gonna. Oh no, I think it's Friday night. I'm gonna put it in a salt bath till Saturday night, and then from then it's gonna sit in the fridge overnight drying. The outside texture is gonna dry. And then from there, Pop gets to cook it all up. I help though, you know. I'm a good helper. I do all the other grunt stuff. So. Okay, now we got around his snout, and that's his other set of claws. I just kind of want to finish his face off first. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 to the left and then up. 1 to the left, then up. Make sure you're getting it in the right hole though. That's key. Good morning, Sarah. How's it going? Hello, hello. Yeah, that's what is everybody gonna sew along or stitch along with that little spotted T one? This one? Right here? Oh, sorry. I may have to go get it blown up just a smidge. Or I may have to do that myself if I can't do it on my machine. Just remember you were on, my goodness, I never been able to do that. So pretty. Aw, thanks. Well, that's our next project. If you wanted to come stitch along though. And if you like this pattern so much or a certain pattern so much, you could make a quilt out of it. You could use those squares to represent a square of color, of fabric, and from there you could build it out. It's the same principle. Really. I've done it. I did it with a wolf head howling at the moon. I turned it into a queen-size quilt. So it is possible. If you had something that inspired you so much, you could change it into a quilt. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Don't say you're not. You are. All right, so go 1 over, 1 up, and 1 over. Okay. It's not that complicated. I didn't even use any software. I just used graph paper and some colored pencils and math. That's all it was. That's why you gave me all your goggles there, Pat. And these, I really like these ones. They fit perfectly. And they're just a tiny bit more magnified than my other ones. Just a little bit, which is just what I was looking for. I just needed something just a little bit. Hold on, we go dun, 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 over to the side. And then straight up to, because we're going around that dark part, those couple little darker green threads that we put in the center there. I think that's the scales for the back. It's defining the scales for the back a bit there. All right, so across the top 2 stitches, not 2 inches. And what you just need to do is represent what square size. That's that's it, right? That's really all you need if you want a 2-inch square or a 4-inch square or a 5-inch square or something to represent that. You could change a tiny little cross stitch into this massive dragon wall hanging or something, right? So, or butterfly, or you know, unicorn, or something else like that, or even the wolf one I used. So, all right, so there is around this. Is that one up? Oh, it is. There's one up in the center there. Okay, so let's get that defining stitch. And then we need to go over to 1, 2, come down, and then to the side, and that's the back claws I think we're working on there. I do my grannies, not too tedious. Okay, then we want to come straight down again, right, little ladders, and then across 2. Can you guys see that okay? Or should I try and zoom in a little bit more? It's going to slowly start to come to life on your screen. So. Yeah, it was a little chilly on Crosshair. I had my light little cream colored toque on that I've had for like ever. So I had that on. Kept me warm. My ears warm. My nose got a little cold, and my chin right here got a little cold. But that's okay. Got to toughen up. Winter's coming, you know. Can wear my layers. Oh, French knots are easy. It's just like a little twist and pull down. Well, not necessarily easy. I've only done a few, but once you just kind of practice and get it done, it's not too bad. I have to make 2 for the eyes for this dragon, so I did think about adding beads instead, but because it was I was changing it to, like, when I first thought of doing it as a wall hanging, and then I'm like, okay, no, I'd rather have it as a bookmark to go with the books I have. You know, it's like a little sentimental value thingy to me. Very, very sentimental, so I didn't want to put any beads or anything on it, so just leave it flat. So I'll have to put a French knot or 2 in. All right, so we went around there. Go around, do this claw here. So let's go, we already did those 2. Let's come straight down. Does it look like it comes straight down? Yeah, it does. Okay, alright, so there. And then there. Well, you can get a magnifying light if you find that it's hard to see the pattern or what you're working on, or get a bigger 8 o'clock size holes. You could definitely do that. Oh, look at those little claws coming together. Isn't that cute? Oh, likes it. Okay, now we need to go across. Or you could probably do it, if you like the cross stitch pattern, you can do it as a plastic canvas. You can do it that way. Oh, Tanya. All the time now I just want to see and make quilt blocks. And we all go through our stages. I took a break from cross stitching for quite a few years. But there was a few things I came across, like that sisters one. So it was like, I should really do that. I want to do that. I want to enjoy the fun of cross stitching again. So. Oh, sew? Okay, gotcha. I knew what you meant. Just want to sew and make quilts. All right, lost our tail here. Let's turn her over. I should have your quilt top that you won there, Tanya, ready to show off on the Saturday live stream. So, at least that's my plan. I don't like plastic. I don't like it either, actually, Beverly. It's not my favorite. I started off with it, but I hated it. And then I was like, oh, there's other things out there. Well, when you don't know, right? So... crocheting's good, especially you can use different sizes of hooks, especially, you know, if your hands act up, it got arthritis or, you know, carpal tunnel. There's lots of you know, other things that can help with the, you know, hand issues, but you can still enjoy the craft. There's some that are lit up, like it's like there's like a light inside the crochet hook, and you can like crochet in evenings and without disturbing everybody with the big lights on. I'm like, what? I had no idea this even existed. I thought it was super cool. All right, so now we're gonna do a bit of the leg. Let's come up here and do the detail of the leg. So we need to come up one from the 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2. Here's 3. You see that okay? Oh, arthritis lumps. Oh, yikes. Well, I'm glad you're so excited there, Tanya. That makes me happy. Since we moved, I've been stitching and love it. I'm ready to start sewing again, but my sewing room isn't set up yet. I know sometimes it's hard to be comfortable in a sewing space if it's not set up properly, or not saying it's set up properly, but set up to the way that you would just want to work on it and leave it that way. Like, that's why I'd say a lot of you, when you have the chance to put it in a room and shut the door, I mean, you're very lucky. You are extremely lucky to be able to just put it in a room and shut the door, and nobody else has to deal with your crud, right? You know, your collection. So it's difficult when you have to kind of look at it every single day. In the night, every morning, to and from. I'd love to stay, but my head is, oh no, it's okay. Good night, Sass. I'm so happy to see you. I was very happy to see you. Thank you, darling. We'll see you Saturday. Big hugs, okay? Sweet dreams. All right, so let's, now that we came up to the top of the leg, let's try and do a little bit of defining of the wing. So I want to go one up from where I am here, and I want to go straight up. So let's go straight up. I'm just trying to utilize the thread as much as possible, right? I don't want to do too many dragging here and dragging there on the back. Though I am going to try and seal it up. I was trying to think of, okay, do I take a chunk of this and seal it to the back, or put it to the back and then do some of these funny stitches, not funny stitches, but some of these pretty little stitches to go all the way around and seal it together. But then you still end up a bit of raw edge here, but you know, with time it would be okay. You can put with those little stitches going around would prevent it from fraying all the way in. Or I take it and I put like fabric around the back and flip it to the front and do like a stitch all the way around. So it's got a fabric back. Fabric back and the sides are all enclosed. I'm more inclined to do that one, but until I get it done, I'm not gonna make that decision. So hello, Bettina, happy you're here. Happy you're here today. We're trying to finish. We're detailing our little dragon here at the bottom. If you would like to know what we're going to do next, you can go Exclamation Dragon, and that's what we're going to do next. That looks beautiful. Well, thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. It's really cute. I think once you get the details going on here, he's really going to come together. Hello, Patty. YouTube land. In the land of YouTube. All right, now we need to go around this dark one here because that is a scale. All right, so let's go around it. And then we're going to try and define a bit of the wing. Okay, so that's that. Come on, there we go. Hello, Joanne. Good morning. Yeah, Exclamation Dragon, if you want to know the next one we're going to start stitching on. That'll be next Tuesday. Right after our Turkey Day, our Thanksgiving Day. We're excited. We like Thanksgiving. For one, it's turkey. And two, we are very thankful for each other. All right, so here underneath the purple. Okay. And then we need to come up. We're just stitching around that purple to highlight that inner part of the dragon wing. Yeah, that's it. There you go. Perfect. Yeah. Spot of tea, because I'm a tea drinker. If you like, and that's free from the Dragon Dreams website. And they have some very lovely free ones on there if you wanted to stitch along or stitch a few up. I think there's a couple of, there's a fairy, there's a giant. It's all not just dragons. There's quite a few lovely little stitcheries for Christmas. So I thought that was really cute too. And you could put them all together and make this cute little booklet or something very Christmassy. Oh, that went the wrong way. Hold on. Oh, I don't know what happened there, but we got to take that out. I went to the side instead of down. Whoops. All right, there we go. Fix that. Yeah, it's super cute. Spot of tea. Floofs. Get the floofs out. I went to the Facebook page and then I went to the website, which was dragondreams.ca. But they also have another website, which is dragondreams.accra.ca. So that was a little confusing too. I'm like, well, which is which, peoples? You're confusing me. All right, let's go back to Maine for a second here and enjoy some tea. Okay, there we go. It is coming together. Oh, Stuffy's all tucked in. Oh, I say, Jolene, you weren't totally asleep yet. 2 or 3 minutes before we were headed to, you know, I have to be in my chair, mic's on, make sure everything's tested, ready to go. Clearly we didn't do this. And she brings me a TOY to go PLAY outside. And I'm like, we can't right now. We will afterwards. She's going to give me the look. I'm like, it'll be okay. Oh, yeah. Good cup of tea, just not warm. It's all right. Yeah, there's different sizes cloth that you could use if you wanted to, right? So, and you could use different types of threads as well. Like this is a embroidery floss or something like that, or skeins of thread or skeins of floss. But you could use like a thread or even like a yarn or something like that to still do something. So, got to go make sandwiches for lunch. Oh, that sounds yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, you're an hour and a half ahead, aren't you? So what is it, 12? Oh, it is 12. I made sure to pick up hot dogs for the boys, and we had buns in the freezer, so I made sure Munchkin took those out yesterday. So they will have that for lunch. Yeah, I figured it was 12. I figured you were an hour and a half ahead of us. You're so far in the future. And I'm going out to Fergus tonight to drop off some quilts to my girlfriend Jo Marie, and I'll probably just find some place in town to grab dinner and bring it home to the boys. So, haven't decided yet. Depends how good they are. Which one? Which one? The pumpkin? I've been awake for ever trouble with ears popping. Sounds like liquid. Oh, no. That's hard. I know about ears popping. That's for sure. Mm-hmm. Oh, the houses. Oh, they're coming together. It's two different quilt projects at this point in time. There's 4 blocks, and we've done the blocks as part of the weekend project videos. So, yeah. But it's very cute. I'm doing one for my sister Elizabeth and one for my sister Lisa as Christmas gifts. Those will be probably just after Christmas. Unless I get my mum into gear and get it done beforehand and we just shoot the videos or something. So, but yeah, I'm doing one for one and one to the other. And I haven't quite decided what house I wanted with which quilt, you know what I mean? I'm just making 2. And some pieces I'm making to match because I want that sibling connection. One, I still have the fabric in my stash, and 2, they have it on their beds or their couches or what have you. So I want that connection. So good morning, Mike. Happy you're here. We're just working on a dragon. We were just taking a little bit of a tea break there. And we are finishing up here. Let's go into the overhead. There we go. And that's what we got going on so far. We're outlining the dragon. There we go. Ooh, nice focus. There we go. So we're just outlining a bit of the wing, the claws, the scale and stuff like that. So we're getting there. We're making some progress. It takes some time because you got to go back and forth and really put in that detail. So, but yeah, we're plugging away. I made a boo-boo and then I'm like, okay, must be time for a little break. Don't lose my tail. I'm getting short. It's getting really cute. I like it when you get the black thread in. Yeah, just like the castle. You can see a little bit there, but the castle with its detail, with that black, it really pops out. You'll see more of it when I get it all unraveled. But isn't that cute? As soon as you get the black around the castles, so I might do around the tree. I haven't decided yet. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Appreciate that. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Beverly. Appreciate the kind words. Hello, Rita. Good morning. Good morning. We're stitching up a dragon. Okay, I went around the wing. And then I can come back down here in the center. Let's go down the center here. Let's move it up a bit. We only got a couple more little stitches here before I'm going to have to tie it off because it's getting short. Oops, sorry. All right, come down 2 stitches. I wasn't sure if it was 1 stitch or 2 stitches. Okay, so 2 stitch. And then let's go 1 to the left. Okay. And then 1 up. Only a couple more. And then 2 to the left. Sounds like we're dancing. 1 up to the left. It's some interesting cross-stitching dance we're doing. I just treasure it all the time she put in. Oh, there's a lot of work that goes into this. It really does. You know, but that's like any craft. Painting, sculpting, wood carving, you know, quilt making, you know, English paper piecing, you know, all those, you know, any craft, right? Even baking. You know, they had to learn the recipe again and again and again to get it perfect. So, oh. All right, guess we're tying it off here. Which means I still have to get it through the needle. Oops, to be able to tie off. There we go. Ooh, pull them both through. All right, I'll tuck them under here. Make sure they're snug as a bug in a rug. Okay. And then trim off to the side. And then I have another one loaded and ready to go. Tried cross stitch, realized that it's not for me. That's how I found that's plastic canvas. That's when I realized plastic canvas really wasn't for me. I like I don't know, I guess the yarn and the plastic, using them both gave my hands rashes and made my hands ache. So that's why I ended up starting cross stitching. I like the whole idea of it and what I could make, because I made all the Munchkins letters and numbers and stuff like that from fridge magnets, and I'd made, you know, a cat and a dog and a cow and a chicken. I made so many different things. I spent years and years doing plastic canvas when he was little to make his own little things we could play with, right? So, and they were very handy because we'd take them on trips and put them on like a little magnet board, right? So a little chalkboard, and it would stick, and it was fun. Hello, Miss Geeta. Good morning, good morning. All right, where did I end up? I ended up at the purple here. All right, so I need to come down just two more stitches. We're outlining our dragon. Yeah, there's been a couple of kids that I normally would see since the beginning of the school year. They haven't been showing up for the past couple of days. I'd say Thursday, Friday, yesterday, and today. So I know there's the snifflies are going around the school, but that's not a sign of COVID. It's just a sign of allergies and fall. Welcome to fall. So, but I know they're really, really strict on, you know, if you're suffering for anything. Hello, Annie O. Requires a lot of patience, says Nancy, or you're pulling it out. Once you miss one stitch, it's totally off. Yes, yes. I did find that with the dragon. Oh, you mean like, oh, knitting or crocheting, you mean? Or just like any craft in general? Or when you mess up on a cross stitch? I found that with the dragon. I got very confused. Somehow I moved a color one way and another, and I just kind of used the colors around it to fix my boo-boo, and it worked out just fine. I don't even remember where I made the mistake, but I know I did at one point. I was so frustrated that it took me a little while to try and figure out what I did wrong and then how I could fix it so it didn't look stupid, right? So, or look dorky. But yeah, it's definitely a lesson learned on that one. Okay, so around there, down one, over one? Yeah, over one. Oops, here. Oh, in cross stitching. LL Maggie said you had a pretty shirt. Oh, when we were chatting on the video chat? I don't even remember what shirt I was wearing. Or you mean today? Today's a pretty shirt too. Some of my favorite colors. Favorite colors, working on a green dragon, drinking out of my green mug. It's a good day for me. I'll take it. Alright, now we need to go up. Okay, up around. Trying to define the wing here. You can kind of see that as I'm working it this way. Finding the wing just a little bit. And then we need to go one up and then to the side. Alright, let's go one up. And one to the side. She is doing amazing. She's napping in her chair right now. She'll be all excited for noon when we get to go outside and PLAY for a little while. And then I'll come in and have some lunch and then get to work. I mean, more work. More work. Oh, no, she was here actually, Geeta, and then she left. She was tired. She had to go to bed. It was after 1 o'clock her time. So I know, right? That's when I'm like, I can't believe one of our biggest fans of our channel hates my favorite color. I'm like, how is that possible? She must just really like hanging out with us. Because I use green a lot in my stuff. Like, you guys know that, because I like blues and greens. They're to me, the call of nature. I like browns, too. Browns and tans. I did when I was younger. I really liked browns and tans. Hi, friends. Nearly forgot about today. How much did I miss? Not too much. Oh, here. Sorry, Annie. I forgot about that. I didn't see that, so not that I forgot. Oh, we're just defining our dragon. We're putting our lines around. So, oh, and the new pattern that we're going to be working on is Exclamation Dragons. Dragon? Dragon. I think it's dragon. Do you always use 2 strands and is 18? Count 2 over 1. This is a teen Aida cloth. That's what I prefer to use, so I'm not sure familiar with any of the other ones. And I use 2 strands. It didn't say to use anything differently, though I have read on other patterns when you're highlighting using 1 strand of the dark color or the black to highlight. But I'm using 2 because I did that on the castle. I did it on the castle too. So, and I thought if I'm going to do it on the castle, I might as well do it on the dragon, right? So it helps stand it out. And I think it just kind of pops a little bit. It makes that whole little section to kind of pop because you're adding that much more thread and making it, you know, kind of more vibrant. I love the colors of blue and green. I love purples. See, purple wasn't my very favorite at first until I really got into quilting. And then I had nieces, and then it was like, okay, well, now I need to make them pink and purpley things, and not that I needed to, but I'd go shopping for fabrics, and I'd be like, hey, you know what, you can do some pretty stuff with these colors. So I just got used to it. I got used to it. I like them now. All right, I just want to make sure I'm good to go here before I try and trace around this way. I'm going to try and come up and trace around this wing and come around the tail and stuff. Trying to make sure I got everybody in a pool, as they say. I can come and work on this side when I get over there. But when you make quilts for people and you buy kits and you're working with colors, there's some that just really pop out so beautiful against each other. There's been a couple of kits that I put together, and some of those turquoisey blues and turquoisey greens and some pinks and some purples together are mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. In the color, just how they just, you know, whether it's screaming Easter to you or just nature or sweet icing or something, you know what I mean, just whatever it inspires you. But some of them are just so beautiful together. What about yellow? I like yellow. In fact, we're going to use yellow and oranges on our extended weekend project on the Saturday, because we'll continue the cathedral, but then we're going to add some half hexies to a Halloween panel. Purple everywhere. Purple everywhere. You have whatever color you like. Thank you, Tina. It's looking nice. Looking nice. I really like it when you get the black or the dark colored thread. This is a very dark, 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 dark brown. And it's not that I didn't want to use black. I don't know. This was fine. I tried the link to the dragon, but it's just a picture, no download. That you just have to copy the picture and to your system and then print it. That's how their website goes. Just save the picture as, and then print it from your system. Right click it and save as. I saved mine, or actually it should save it as. It says save it as spot of tea or something like that, because that's what I did. Okay. It's all good. You can get it. All right, now we're coming around. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. You can keep it up. That's so cute. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate that. All right, now we're back down to here. And we're going to highlight these little 3 scales. We've got 3 scales to highlight here. So we got to go around them. And it's just subtle green colored changes, but once you get the defining lines around them, it really does stand out a bit better. Okay. Pops on a business call. quiet. Shh. Can't make no noise. So hard for me though. You have no idea. I'm just a noisemaker. Alright, now that's one set of scales. Alright, let's come down. And do the other set of scales. It's like the top part of the scales, like I guess the big bouncy, or not bouncy, the pointy ones at the top. I'm sure the dragons are mostly scale, aren't they? I don't know. What do you think they are? Scale? Leather? Some sort of hide? Mix of combination of both? What does your fantasy lore say? Alright, I'm going on the tail. This is exciting because we're getting so close. But it does take some time to go all the way around. You gotta. That's why I didn't get it done last week. And I was like, I knew it was going to take some time to get all the way. It's not just like, oh, done, 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 we're done. It takes details, man. Details. It's all about the details. The details in the tail. Alright, now we got to come one up to the inside. Clear that off. And then we'll go around. I haven't started any of my like Christmas stuff to possibly sell because I do. There's a tree farm. I know the family. I've known the family for almost a decade now. And last year was the first time I put stuff up there at their tree farm so people could see it coming from the city and whatever to get wreaths and trees and so on and so forth. So, and they had some interest, but they were, of course, the quilts were, well, to them they're expensive, right? Not everybody's coming up with $600, $700, $800 for a quilt, right? So I have to make but I don't have to, but he suggested I make a bunch of stockings, some matching, some crazy colors, wackadoodle, whatever, lined, unlined, all around the same size. And I'm like, oh, that's a great idea. So I'm going to have to try and get that in my schedule. Hello, Kelly. What's going on? Going to attempt to make pot stickers from scratch. Oh, wish you luck. Pot stickers are my favorite. That's my favorite kind of dumpling. Oh, baby. Oh, Gita, I'm going to come live with you. You always cook the good stuff. Tell how many kids you got to move over. Lauren's coming over. Now that sounds silly. You're going to have to definitely share with us on Saturday how the pot stickers went, because I'm very curious. Are you making pork or chicken? Because I think normally a pork isn't that traditional? I don't know. I don't usually ever had pork, so I don't know if they come in chicken pot stickers. I don't have a printer. I have to load stuff on my phone, then I go to friends to print. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, you did a control. Oh, I didn't even know that was going to work there, Pat. Well, that's good to know. See, and I'm not a big fan of steamed buns. I don't like the Chinese steamed buns. Not at all. I don't like the texture. I usually don't like some of the ingredients that are inside. I don't know what's going on with them, but they're not my favorite. I do love me a pot sticker, though. I've got 15 minutes before I have to get my allergy shot. Oh, fun stuff, Kelly. No, not at all. Turkey. Oh, even better. Definitely gonna have to tell me how that goes. Turkey pot stickers. Hey, Pop. Want a new Thanksgiving tradition? Yeah, we're excited to be cooking our turkey on Sunday. Our turkey. There's a couple things I need to pick up to make sure it can all happen. So we like to make our own cranberry sauce, so we're going to make sure we got that going on. Okay, so over 2, and then we need to put like a little indent for the leg. Okay. Now, okay, it doesn't have anything else going in here detail-wise. I feel like we're missing something in here, but that's okay. Let's tie off, and we'll come and finish off the wing over here. Okay. Turkey pot stickers. So what you going to put with it? Or is it just like you're going to make turkey and stuffing and then stick it in a pot sticker, like the dough? Because that sounds good too. I would not turn that away. Stick it all in a pot sticker. There you go. Here's your turkey dumpling. Eat carefully. Turkey all in one. Little dip in the gravy and you're good to go. I'm liking this idea more and more as I'm talking about it. So now I'm going to have to make me some turkey dumplings. That's what I'll have to do with some of the turkey leftovers. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to experiment with. That way I can put them in the freezer, and then when everybody wants, oh geez, I really like a little bit of turkey. There you go, have a dumpling. It's all in there. It's the turkey dinner in a wrap. Oh, a little bit closer. Now we're going around the second wing. Two. Yeah, I actually had to turn on the heater Sunday. Sunday was raining. It was cold. It was damp. Everything felt damp in the house. Like you went to go grab a towel to dry your hands. It felt damp and cold. So I turned on the heater. As much as I hated to do it, I did. So, but it's been okay. It's only kicked in once or twice since then. So, and that's when it got to, I think it was like 4 degrees last night or something. So. Okay, around there now. We got to do this little section here with these dark green colors. We're almost done our dragon. Okay, so that's that. Now we need to go around this. Okay, around the whole thing. We're going to do around the dark and the purple. There's 2 colors in here. Made filling with turkey and spinach, but liking the turkey and I'm just saying, we're just shooting ideas here, babe. we are a creative channel. We like to create anything and everything. I just think it would be kind of good. A little cranberry in there, a little bit stuffing, and a little bit of turkey, you know, and then you mix it all together and put it in a little pot sticker shell and pinch it all up and pan fry it. And first on last week, and then it was back to AC by Wednesday. Well, that's it. It's such a fluctuation of temperatures at this time of year, right? It's going all over the place. And usually it's the boys will ask for the heat to go on first before I like, because they, you know, they call me the heat controller. They call me other things, but we won't say that on the channel. Yeah, and I'm the one who turned it on. It just felt so damp, and you can't get warm if it's so damp, right? You know, trying to get things done, and you're just sitting there shivering because, you know, it's cold out. Maybe adding that to our Thanksgiving dinner. I'm thinking it could be a nice new tradition a few days later. I don't see why we can't. I think I'm done. Let's do a little double check here. Oh, I think I got one more stitch here. So this one. There we go. Okay. All right. So I did around there. Did around there. Did around there. Did around there. Around here. Highlighted the tail. Got the scales. Got the feet. Got little details in between to find the wing and the body. So we've got that at the top. So we just need to add a couple eyeballs here. You're good. You could try it now. Well, you guys don't have turkey dinner for like a whole other month and a half. So ours is this weekend. Okay, let's see their tips on making a French knot. If they tell us. Did they tell us how to make a French knot? Nope, they don't. Okay. To save a few bucks, not if I'm cold, I turn the heat on. I'd rather just be warm, you know. Use a bead and say, well, I thought about that, but I'm going to put it in a book. And I don't want it to squish the book. My original intent was put a bead. So I did think of that, but it's going to be a bookmark. So I don't want it to mark the pages when it gets squished in the books, right? So. Okay, let's see if we can do this. I'm sure we can. It just may take us a couple of tries. Okay, but we know we can. All right, so right here at the very tip, where the claws come together and the dark green scale come down, we pull it up. You loathe French knots. Oh, I just pulled it right out. It's not a very good start now, is it? Well, at least we only have to do 2 of them. And if we can get 2 done, then I'd be a happy camper. Okay, and then you kind of got to go twist the thread around, or the needle around the thread a few times, and then stick it back down in the hole and hold it, and then hopefully it ties a knot, but it did not. That's okay. Like I said, we're going to try again. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're going to try again. It's got to be tighter. It's got to be like super duper 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 tight. Okay? Kind of got to wrap it around. I made one and then I pushed it right through. Oh, it's going to be a good day. Okay, let's try it again. Are easier, but I can't do either of them. I don't even know what a colonial knot is. So I'm gonna try this as best I can. You've got to go really tight, apparently. Oh, it's not working out. Let's pull it out. Figure. Oh, what? What did I miss there, Pat? Figure 8. Oh, that might help. Thanks, honey. Figure 8. That's probably what I was doing. I was just wrapping, not figuring. See, things you forget. Okay. So said, I know we got this. We can figure it out. All right. So here. So, hold on. Trying to get close to there, and then How can you do? Oh, that's what a figure. Oh, a figure 8. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. That's not even working for me. Take a couple of knots right close. And come back through the hole. Sort you now, didn't I? Alright, now straight on the other side. I did it my way because I can. So I'm just tying a couple of 2 knots right on top of each other, right down at the base of where my thread is coming up in the dragon eye. I'm holding it down with my fingernail to make sure it's nice and taut, and sticking it back through the hole. And there we go. Hold on. Let it focus in there. 2 dragon eyes. Isn't it cute? See, we got this. Let it focus, focus, focus. Well, yeah, whatever works. That worked just fine. I will take it. I will take that. Okay, now we need to sign it. And I think I'll use purple. I'll use purple to sign it. Do you guys put your full name? Do you just put your initials? Do you put your initials in the month and the year? Do you put your initials in the year? What do you do? Yeah, that got the job done, so I'm happy with that. I got 2 little eyes. 2 little eyes to see you with, my dear. Come on. So let it go through. Initials and year. Yeah. That's what I think I did on my, well, I didn't do the years on the other ones, but I do have to, so. And I want to still keep it within the bookmark, so I don't want to go like way off to the side here, so I really was just going to stick it right underneath the dragon. So. Maybe down just a smidge. If doing a sampler, I will put my full name and date, and then there's my initial. There, yeah, that's a good idea there, Nancy. I like that. All right, you take care, Kelly. Hope you have a great day. Hope you feel better. brush. Oh, thank you, Connie Joe. Getting there. Getting there. Almost done. Just signing it. We got to figure out how we're going to seal it up. Kind of liking the fabric idea with the little chunk of fabric. Alright. Just another 0 and a 2 and a 0. Just my initials and year, but if I frame it, leave on the back, full name, date, place. I moved around the world, lots of places. Oh, very good. That's interesting. I should have done that too, because I started things in the UK, or started things when we lived in the US, and then finished them off in the UK, or started them in the UK and finished them in Canada. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. It's a great idea. Oh, thank you, Sarah. It's looking pretty. I likes it. Oops. Oop. That's not what's supposed to happen there. Whoopsies. Oops. Yeah, and our new project, if you go Exclamation Dragon, that'll get you a link to you can print off the next one, Exclamation Dragon. It's not a big one, it's just a little one. Back label with everything, lots of room for documentation. That's true, that's true. Especially if you're giving it as a, you know, a nice gift, you know. You spend all the time on it in the first place, right? So either they're a gift for yourself or a gift for someone you love or really care about. All right, look at us go. Beautiful. That's what is missing from a lot of crafts. Yes, antique crafts. Yep, yeah. Any documentation, and you want the, you know, the prestige to go with it, all the work and everything else that, you know, you went through. I do date my date first and my first name. Oh, that's a good idea. There we go. Cute little dragon. Perfect. All right. All right, there we go. Oh, that was my, yeah, it was my pencil mark. Let's see if we can get it all in the screen. As close as we can, anyways. Very cute. You totally can, Sarah. You totally can. So I think I would like, what did I do? I had a little scrap of fabric here. What did I do with it? Oh, here. I can put it here. I don't think it was going to be wide enough, was it? Oh, could have been. Could have been. I'm just finished figuring that out right now there, darling. Haven't decided yet. I think I'm more inclined to have this because it's going to be in a book. So if I trim it, like not too close, take my fabric, sew it down here, flip it. Sorry, tickle. Sorry. And then that way it encloses everything. Or I could use this as like a binding. Oh, the tickles. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, tickle. Annoying. Yeah, trying to do that. Or what I could do is take a little piece and sew it onto here, and take a little piece and sew it onto here, and then add the back, you know, and then you could almost turn it right side out and stitch all the way around. Yeah, you could totally fringe the bottom, add some extra stitches. Yeah. Should be a nice big enough piece, that's for sure. I don't think I have to worry about that, and it's long enough. I got two chunks to do the job. So yeah, just put the right sides together, so all the way around. Leave the bottom open, because it's a nice big bookmark, right? Like it's a huge bookmark. And I wanted it for my big books. Because I got big books, I cannot lie. I do. I got big books. And then that way, I can save the rest of this to do... I should be able to do my little spot of tea dye in this section here, I would think. If not, I have other cloth. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I like that idea. That way it finishes it, and I can put a nice little top stitch on it as well. I have white in my machine? I do. I do. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I like that one a lot. I think it just finishes it, and then it ties everything together. So. Oh, Indian curry. Yummy. Yummy. All right. Let's see. How hard is it going to be able to pull one of these threads up for guide? Probably pretty hard. They're pretty woven in there, aren't they? Well, I guess we're just going to cut it. Cut it. Well, that way it kind of seals it all up, and it finishes it, right? So, and then it's done, right? So, to go straight up, pick a line and stick within it. I want to allow for some seam allowance. So the lines all come to about here. So if we choose this line right here, and cut going up it. That one line, not all over the place, just in that one line. Okay. Go straight to the top. Okay, one side done. No. Oh, no. I'll sew it after. It's too much bulky to pester with right now. To me, anyways. All right, let's get the right count over. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 6, 7, 8, 9 on the 10th one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Some tough stuff. Industrial 8 cloth. And all these other little bits that you have from the top and the bottom, you could make little Christmas critters. There's all sorts of free patterns out there for the Christmas critters too, so. Okay. We want to make sure that comes down. I'll leave that up in the back there. Try and tuck up any threads. You got some waywards around here. Tuck them around. Tidy them up some. Okay. Right sides together, whatever the weather. Okay, we can move that up here. A little extra room on either side. Put some pins in. Yeah, I think it's going to be beautiful when it's done. Be so happy to put it in the books. Indeed. Make sure your fabrics are straight. Oh, Jerry. We're just finishing up our bookmark. We're putting a fabric side and back to it, pretty much. We're enclosing it. Closing the raw edges. Okay. Right. You won't be able to see me. Well, actually, you will be able to see me. So. I just put stuff in the way of my pedal, though, because I didn't think I was sewing. All right, so I want to come up here. I'm going to ride the foot along the edge that I just trimmed. Okay. And we'll do a little back stitch. And strangely enough, Munchkin got the over-the-shoulder camera to work the other day, so. Okay, I don't want to go too far to the top. Okay, stick with my line I got visually going on here. Okay, turn around. Alright, almost there. Hopefully we can turn it around okay, from the bottom out. It's not too complicated. Let's trim off what we don't need. Move some of this stuff out of the way. Where's my, oh, it is here. Do the bulk there. That's pretty much okay. Now, gently, there you go. And I'm gonna, welcome Tracy. Just kind of poke it in on itself. I'm going to pull it out the bottom. Move it down. Come on, almost had it. Come on. You can use a ruler, chopstick, a little tool. I wouldn't say anything too pokey. You may poke through what you don't want to poke through. Okay. You could help guide it. Well, here, let's do the overhead. Sorry. Working it there. I'm going to turn around and use my other tool, the other side of the tool, kind of get that corner more pronounced. Okay. There we go. Then drag it down the sides. Give it a little flat 10. Oh, was that ever cute? Just got back from picking Miss Wendy up from the groomer. She looks so cute. Yeah, we finished it. Yeah, we're just trying to finish. How to finish it off? Like what was our options, or what I was thinking was going to be the best option for this bookmark. Now this is a great way if you did a pillow or a little something for the Christmas tree and you were filling it with some potpourri or something like that. I think that would be really nice. I think that's a lovely little gift. And you just come in here and either just cut off and free the bottom, or I can pinking shear the bottom, or I can trim it and then tuck up and then do a stitch all the way around, which is probably what I'll end up doing. Oh, what did you want to learn? No there, bees. I'll go over it. If I had mine on... This is 8 o'clock. This is 8 o'clock. It needed pressing, though. It kind of got a little wrinkled when we turned it up. Put some tassels on the bottom. I don't know. Could make some tassels. Super cute, though. I really like it. Quite lovely. Yeah, quite happy with that. Now as to the bottom, I think I'm going to leave that for the moment until I figure out what I want to do. But there we go. Oops. Yeah, it's a bookmark. It's going to be a bookmark. See, I thought the tassels would just kind of get in the way. So that's why I thought about sealing it up. Yeah, it's going to go in a book, in mini books. So yeah, isn't it pretty? Nice big bookmark. It's lovely. All the adventures I've been on. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, and then we got, a bunch of these bits. And like I said, these bits you could use for making all sorts of things. Thank you. I really like it. It's turned out quite nice. Sorry. Now the tickle has irritated my throat for some reason. And I don't think, I do have a little bit more tea. No worries. No worries. Yeah, poke those corners up probably a little bit better. And then just do a stitch all the way around. Me, just tuck that up. Just do, not necessarily that, but you know what I mean. I'd tuck up all the raw edges on the inside and finish it that way with a nice little stitch around. You could even just do a little hand stitch. Like, nice little... Well, that's a good idea there, Rita. I didn't think about that for stiffness. Yeah, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. Okay, so the next project, we'll just put that off to the side here. So the next project here is called A Spot of Tea by Dragon Dreams Designs. And if you go dragondreams.accra.ca is one of their websites. It's a 2003 little pattern, and it looks like a cute little dragon in a cup of tea. So, and then this little round bit here. So I was actually going to make it as a mug rug. So that's what I was going to do. Isn't it cute? I think it's really super cute. So we won't start it today, but I'm going to pick all my colors. I need to put away my threads that I've used on this project and then pick my colors for the next project. So let's grab my little case here. And I've had this case for at least 2+ decades. And let's put our other colors away. Just tuck them back in here. We got a lot more colors to choose this time around. So, and I'm going to choose from my collection. I will not buy anything for these projects. If anything I'll have to buy is Aida cloth, but that's about it. So, and one of these days I will organize it color-wise. But right now, it doesn't bother me at all. But one day it will. Now, what does everybody do with your little bits and bobs that you have left over from projects like these? Does it just go in the rubbish? Does you stuff it with something? No, you did for the little tea. Aw, see, I thought that'd be a great idea. A great idea to have a little spot of tea. Spot of tea with a little dragon. There we go. Now, what do you guys do with these ones? I mean, I could put this purple. It's long enough. We could attach it to here. But some of the other ones are just so tiny. So, yeah, the bigger ones obviously wind back up on the bobbin, but some of the littler ones just don't make it. Need a big knot on that one. Okay, there. All right. Now, oh, here we go. So now we need a couple of greens. There's pistachio greens and hold on. We need a pistachio dark green, a pistachio green light, a pistachio green very light, and a pistachio green ultra dark. So it looks like we need 2 darks, a light, and a very light. That's what I'm thinking right now. So, and I don't really have pistachio per se, but I do have some kind of coolie greens that we could probably use as a medium and a light. Those ones there. And then as for darks, maybe that one there. And maybe too dark. It's down there. Depends on how much I need. That's dark aquamarine. That one. Yeah, on the sock, in my slipper, everything. Yeah, I hear you, Tracy. I just added to my stash. My girlfriend has a jar. She keeps them for decoration for the future. Oh, that's a good idea. I usually keep some of my long yarn threads too, so I get a collection every now and again. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with you? Something needs to inspire me to do something about it. Those 2 greens are the same. It says light green and dark green, and they look exactly the same to me. Okay, we'll leave that one there. It's too much of a color difference for that one, unless we did 2 in closer tones. But that's not a dark. That would be okay-ish. Be unusual, but I'm sure it'll be okay. So that would be for the dark green, the light green, the very light green, and then ultra dark. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Okay, so we need those ones. Now we need a pearly gray, which we have. There we go. There's that one there. Here, let's see the colors here, so you can see them. Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna have to use what I have and be creative. Could be a very unique looking dragon. You think so? Use the very dark green for this one? Is that what you're thinking? Or maybe I'll come back up to the camera there. Oh, for outline. Oh, okay. So, hold on. That's a good idea. Yeah, we'll leave those there. Okay. Okay, and then a pearl gray very light. Okay, so what is that going to be? It's blue. Oh. Okay, here could be the pearl gray, and that could be the pearl gray light. And then we need a dark blue. Okay, definitely. Okay, we've got a nice royal blue there. And then we had that other green for the pistachio. We need a mauve dark. Ooh. This one or this one? Oh no, hold on. That's garnet. Ooh, maybe this blue instead. There we go. We'll use that blue instead. Mauve. Well, I don't know. It says dark mauve and medium mauve. So if I went dark mauve and the medium, is that all right? Or should I go darker medium? Mauve is purplish. I only got what I got. Guess I could use the dark purple again. Yeah. Trying to use what I have. Dark to medium. Okay, I think I like those ones. Yeah, okay. Alright, so it sorts those out. And then I need a black brown, which is good because we got that already. Or actually, we could just use this one. That's what we were using before. Okay, there we go. And then a snow white or a regular white. I got a very light cream that you're just going to have to suffer with that because I don't think I even had white. Nope. Nope. Okay, and then Aztec gold. Might be one of these guys then. How much mauve does it take? It's hard to tell. Hold on, let's see where it is. It's the little hourglass and a circle. Hourglass and a circle. It goes in the mug. It's on the mug. It's on the, so it doesn't, not a whole lot. So you thinking maybe the darker one because it had less on that? Is that what you were thinking? A deep yellow instead? Hmm? Is that what you were thinking, Janine? Maybe use the dark and then that one? And those two? And I know it says garnet, but I don't, that's not what I got. I only got like 2 purples in here. I got a light purple and this dark purple. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, it doesn't require a lot, so you're right. I should gauge by that too, right? So, good. Good thinking. Good thinking. Okay. I think we got everybody picked out. Yeah, I could do any color I like on the mug. It doesn't matter. As long as the dragon stands out the way he needs to be. So, right? Which is pistachio and light pistachio and the very light green. Right in the wingy part is the very lightest of the colors. So that would look pretty. He's going to be a bright dragon. Good bright dragon. And where does the Aztec gold go? Oh, it's around the outside. Oh, it's around. Okay, well that'll be nice. That'll be a little pop of color. Maybe I can add like a little something of yellow in here. So, oh, it is. It's in here where the claws are. Ha ha. There we go. That'll bring it all together. That's gonna look so pretty. The next section over from the silver metallic is a. This one, is that the one you were talking about? Like golden brown. Is that the one? Yeah, I can totally put whatever I want on my mug. I prefer that to the bright yellow. It doesn't matter to me. Sure. I thought we needed something a little brighter. But you're right, that does give it a better match. So, the rest are too light. Yeah, you got to think most of these are all for that big dragon. That's when I bought all of these, was for that really big dragon. And then there are a couple other projects along the way for this or that or what have you. So, but really only been purchased for that one thing. Looks goldish. Looks more goldish. Yeah, well, it does say Aztec gold. So, okay, all right. Now we got our colors sorted, and we have our pattern that we're so excited for. Let's put it all in our little bucket, and we'll see if one of our little pieces here I can use to make the spotted tea, depending on how the count is. I think they're going to look very nice together. I really do. So I really do. All right. Does it say 48 by 48? Okay. Let's see. Oh, we should have enough. 30. Oh yeah. We can definitely do that. Yeah, no problem at all. And I can do it right in the center and load it up on here too. And if I want to, I can do it once, but I won't. Working on a mosaic A4 wall hanging. Very nice. A4. What does that mean, A4? Is that like the canvas size you're working on? Oh, oh my gosh. Oops, that does not sit on there straight. Wowee. Papers everywhere. It's like when I get paper piecing around here, it's like, oh my gosh, there's paper bits everywhere. Oh, wow. That's a good size. Oh, bug off, fly. Okay. Move that down a little bit. Make sure it's even. Okay. There. Tighten that up. All right. I can stick this in here too. Look how it looks, Pat.
Awesome.
I know, looks pretty, didn't it?
Yep.
Okay. We're done. We're done. We're done for today. Yep. Hold on. Let's go back to main here. Okay. We'll get ourselves all prepped and ready for next week. So we can just load some threads and off we go. Anybody have any questions about this project? Or about the upcoming project? Okay. Little needle holder. Marking. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. We should be able to fit it on here just fine within this section. So if it turns out nice, I might be able to make another one. Just scoot it down. To roll it up and scoot it down. So, yes. Very happy with the this one that we did though. Very pleased. The Tales of Wonder. We'll finish off the bottom. 2000 pattern. Cute little bookmark. Great as a gift to give to someone who's a new reader or brand new and being read to. I think they would really, really like something like this, and it's easy enough to wash. I mean, if they got it dirty or something, you can just take a little toothbrush and a little bit of soap and put a cloth underneath of it and work whatever out. But I think it'd be a nice little gift to give to somebody who's just starting to read or enjoying reading and things like that. So definitely super cute. May even make one for my niece. I know she reads right now, but I think that would be nice as for little Sarah Lynn. She might like that. A little Claire. Claire's probably reading now too. Make one for her. Yeah, we're going to continue working. Actually, I can show you because I've already sewed some more together. So I'll show you here. There we go. We only have one more section to add to our cathedral window quilt project. Okay. And we will continue that on the Saturday. Okay. And then we're going to add, if we have any time to that, if not, we'll work on it the next weekend. We're going to add some half square triangles, or not half square triangles, some half hexies around this project. Okay. And it's super cute. And build it out a little bit on either side of the borders. Do some half hexies. It reminded me of the spider web, so. I don't see why not, Connie Jo. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to put a little Scotch guard on. It's a good idea, actually. Especially if you're giving it to someone who may have grubby hands, you know, especially kids and stuff like that. It's a good tip. Good tip there. Pro tip. Scotch guard. All right, this one gets to go into the pile of done, like the sisters. I'm so excited. Indeed, indeed. I just finished the crow panel. You did? Oh, nice. How did you do it? What did you do, Dancy? Oh. We'll have to take our little sheet and we'll turn it around so we don't get our little symbols confused when we go to lay it out. I'll try and get that all done before we start on Saturday. Not Saturday. On Tuesday. Nice, next project ready to rock. And this one all done. Yeah, really pretty. I'm actually kind of glad I finished that way, and I'm glad the fabric matches on the back too. I didn't want anything to show up too much. I thought about doing black, like just putting like a little binding all the way around. You could do that too though, little bias tape, put it around if you didn't want to put any fabric on the back. Like I said, I think it would make a nice pillow. If you left room on either side, it'd be a nice little pillow for the bed or something like that. Even as this little bookmark, beautiful wall hanging, you know, to go into the little book nook collection sort of thing. So it looks so much tinier now that it's not on the big on the big scroll. Looks pretty. Quilted with the bat. Oh, very nice. Very nice. That sounds nice. Well, I'm off to sleep. now. Night, everyone, and see you next time. Good night, Sarah. Have a great rest of the night for you and great day tomorrow. We're going to say adios for now, just because I don't want to get started on something and then just have to quit it right away. So thank you for spending your time with us. Thank you for sharing your day with us. We greatly appreciate it here. And we hope to see you on Saturday at 1 p.m. for the live stream. And we're also doing block 5 of Be My Neighbor on Friday. Okay, so that's the video release for that. Okay, so hope everybody has an amazing day. Big hugs to you, and we'll see you soon. And thank you for coming along this once upon a time adventure. Be good.